out. Alright, so I'm out here at San Luis Obispo Occupy with Miles.
Hi.
Hi. So, as everybody knows, I've been traveling around different Occupies on my way back to the Bay Area. So, Miles is going to tell us a little bit about what's been going on in San Luis Obispo.
Well, here in San Luis, we have had solidarity issues. People within our organization, kind of tearing it apart, but we've stuck through it to the end. We haven't had much resistance from the county or the police or anything like that. Like, the county's been relatively accommodating. They've been talking and they want us to get a permit, but it's kind of becoming a general consensus that we don't want a permit. I mean, we've heard stories from other towns that had permits, and from there, they just became pretty much the city's bitch, if I can say
Right.
that. But so right now we're just enjoying our squatters' rights right here. We used to have more tents over there, if the
This
lights would
direction?
show,
Yeah.
and things like that. But they asked us to take down the tents.
Right.
So I mean, like, we left a couple sacrificial tents for them to take down. We didn't put up a whole lot of resistance on that point. As long as we could have this, and we're
Right.
going to be out all night and just have somebody manning it throughout the entire evening, we just went with that.
Cool. So, when did you guys actually establish?
I believe September 18th.
September 18th?
No, not September 18th. More like October 18th.
October 18th?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, since October 18th, you guys haven't had very much trouble, just basically.
Yeah, we've had some issues where, like, we had a faction of people who came in that point blank said they were not involved in politically, they were just here. And so, like, we had some issues with them, but when the police came by and put up the notices saying leave or be arrested, they took flight like the cockroaches they were. But yeah.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't know. We've had the people within the organization who gave us were causing the solidarity issues came through and ransacked the camp twice,
Wow.
taking everything, and there's possible, like, charges being filed against them. Actually, Mike over there is going to file charges because, like, at least $900 worth of things have not been returned.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so.
Terrible. So do you guys have you guys had any real big issues with the police at all? Like any arrests or anybody in any of your actions that have had any
No.
confrontational
No,
issues?
no.
Everything's been pretty.
We've told the police in the city that this is a peaceful protest, and they've accepted that. And we've been peaceful troublemakers. We've asked to leave. I mean, I poured out people's beers and
Right.
things like that. Kept it pretty clean. It's not like a lot of California where we allow, like, marijuana to smoke. Because this is San Luis Obispo, a very conservative town, so they don't want people smoking pot out in the front porch. So.
Definitely. So in the past few weeks, can you tell me about any of the actions that you guys have had set up? Any rallies, protests?
We have weekly marches. We have a silent protest go through the farmers market, and then on Saturdays we have a march through downtown.
On Saturdays?
Yes.
You meet here at what time?
About noon.
About
we do
noon?
that, and before that we have a little drum circle thing.
Cool.
And Thursday night we're starting a little jam, solidarity jam.
I've seen that on your website.
Yeah.
Solidarity Jam.
Yeah, so
Sounds cool.
that's tomorrow night. We have Food Not Bombs here on Wednesdays, so that's expected soon.
Okay.
But they're on Food Not Bombs time, so it's never prompt.
Okay.
But and then from there we had the entire Buy Nothing Day. I was out of town for that myself. I was in Phoenix, but
Yeah, I was out in South Dakota, so
yeah.
locked up in a cabin house.
Oh no, yeah,
Definitely didn't buy anything.
yeah. Well, good.
Yeah. Do you guys have any upcoming actions? Do you guys have any plans
We
to?
are planning with the entire D12 day, where they're shutting down all the ports and on the West Coast. The ports around town are not corporate owned, so what we're planning on doing is going down there and just showing support that, they're doing a good thing, just keeping it small.
Right.
But yeah, so we're doing a more proactive thing with that one, not trying to shut down their small port.
Yeah.
to show in solidarity with everyone else who's going out and shutting down LA and San Francisco, Portland, Seattle.
Right. Cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap up. There's not. I just wanted to get some details about your, encampment. So, do you have anything else that you want to share?
No, other than that, yeah, we're gonna start trying to do seminars every Wednesday night too, every other Wednesday. This is what I'm trying to organize myself.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So, once again, this is from San Luis Obispo Occupy, and I will see you in the next town.